Hi guys, welcome back into a vlog with the dog, vlog number 29. Third try. I'm having one of those days, I don't know why, I just can't seem to get into the swing of it. Maybe it's because I was away from vlogging for so long. Anyway, I'm back and I'm scratching my nose again. Maybe I'm allergic to YouTube. I don't know. I wasn't scratching my nose a second ago. Look what just happened. Right, literally just happened, gave me something to talk about. Anyway, my eyeliner pencil. Yeah, just now, I was trying to sharpen it and it just gave in. Fortunately, I do buy my makeup in bulk because I only buy from companies that do not test on animals, that are produced by companies that don't test on animals, so I buy them in bulk, so I know that if next time I go back to the shop they don't have that particular line in, at least I've got some already at home, which is good. So I have 2 more of these, because that has to go in the bin, and what a waste. I mean, look at it, look how much is left. You know, I'm living on a budget, this is not fair, that should have been fine. At least the new ones that I've got are better, you know, the sharpening the lid, which is very cool. So what have I been up to this week? Oh, well, the usual. Picking up prescriptions for my mum, dropping prescriptions off for my mum, picking up prescriptions for myself, dropping off prescriptions for myself, shopping in the local supermarket. I don't like to mention names, but this is their bag for life. Which leads me on to the other thing I've been doing this week. Started doing this. I talked about how I need my hobbies, as I am now a full-time registered carer and I don't get out much. Hobbies. Knitting. I took this up last year. If you remember, everybody was doing those little, what do they call them, loom band things? Yeah, well, as I was at work with young people, I have to keep up on such things, so I had to learn how to loom band. And then I discovered these, which are much better than loom bands because they don't, wool knitted things do not go out of fashion. Look, really, I must be allergic to YouTube. Anyway, I took this up, this loom knitting, which is awesome. And apparently one of my ancestors was worked in a mill where they knitted on looms, so that's pretty cool. A weaver. Anywho, this is a round loom. You can see there I've already done the rim of the hat, and we're just starting on the basket weave. It will look exactly like this one, this beanie that I knitted for myself last year. It's exactly the same wool I'm using now. But the problem with this one was I knitted it on a loom too small, and it only fits on my head if I am not wearing my glasses. Which is just pointless because when I'm not wearing these glasses I walk into doors and walls and I trip over steps and things because I can't see. So if it's a choice between the beanie and my glasses, I'm sorry, the beanie is not going to win. So I think this beanie is going to be given to one of the kids I babysit for or something, and this one should work because I bought this bigger loom. And it's for adult size. I also have a long loom for knitting scarves, which is good fun. So I might introduce this with the looms at some point because, you know, it's a thing. And it's really easy. I could show you a couple of stitches. Not on this one because this is a more complicated pattern. But a simple hat is very, very easy. And the scarves are very easy too. So great little hobby, especially at this time of year because you can make a nice Christmas present for people, you know, a hat and scarf set. Really easy to make, and it's just for the price of the wool, which is not expensive, or whatever type of yarn you want to use is different ones. And they're not really all that expensive, so there you go, you know, Christmas presents that you can make, which hopefully show more value to the person you're giving them to. Just move that hat over there. She's snoring, can you hear that? There. I don't know if you can hear that. That just looks stupid if you couldn't hear that. It was just me sat pointing into midair and nothing happening. But she's snoring. She has not been very well. While I was away from YouTube, from vlogging, she got a urine infection. Became poorly in the middle of the night, unable to pee. which was awful. You know, it always happens in the middle of the night on the weekend with dogs, and it certainly did. It was the late Friday night, early hours of Saturday morning. She just couldn't pee, and that was a worry. So I checked on the internet of what I could give her to help her, because I couldn't get her to the vet. The emergency vet's about 20 miles away, and I don't have a car, and I didn't have any cash in the house to pay for a taxi, so it was scary. And I checked on the internet, and it said cranberry, which I know cranberry in people is fine, but I don't know whether the dog could take cranberry. And also, the only cranberry I had in the house was cranberry tea, and obviously giving an animal who can't pee more to drink was risky. But I decided to take the risk and have faith in in the internet, which is risky. But I backed it up with a lot of prayer, and I think the prayer did it, because by the next morning she was able to pee. And by Monday she was back to a normal cell. But I did decide it was the right thing to do was to take her to the vet, and because I figured that I may have cured the symptoms but the cause was still there, and that was right, because the urine test did show blood protein still in the urine, but the cranberry had levelled out the pH. So there's something to remember: cranberry and orange tea, urine infections, it's really good for it. And yeah, she was put on a course of antibiotics, and I went back with another urine sample and said we think she should go on another course because it's not entirely cleared up. So she went on that course, and then Friday just gone, waving my brush around, Friday just gone, it's Sunday now, I took in another urine sample, and they test on site at the vets. They tested it and said, well, we think it's clear, it looks clear, but we'd like another sample to send away to make sure. That is frightening to me, because why? They've always done the test for the urine infections right there on the side and given you the answer then and there. They've never ever wanted to send her urine away for anything, not even, you know, not even when she's had something more complex. And why are they saying it looks clear but we want to send more urine away to make sure? So that worries me now, because I don't know what's wrong, and I don't know whether there is something wrong or she's fine. I'm itching my nose again. I think I'm allergic to YouTube. I was fine before I started talking to you. Yeah, so it's the weekend now, it's Sunday, so I couldn't take any urine in straight away, so I'm going to have to try and get a sample tomorrow and get it taken in and see what's going on, because I really don't understand that comment. We think she's fine, but we need to test it somewhere else where we can do more complicated tests. So, I don't know, it leaves you worried, doesn't it? She's got a long-term health problem that she's had since she was 4. She's now 10. And that, ironically, she's doing really well with, you know? She's not had any problems with that. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And that's going to be my thumbnail right there. Me with my back to the camera. Every time I upload a video, it picks that few seconds when I have my back to the camera to put as the thumbnail. And then I have to go into the settings on my laptop and change the thumbnail so I don't have my back to the camera. I don't know why it does that. It's driving me crazy. But there she is, hopefully. Hopefully whatever it is, it's nothing to worry about. Hopefully they'll come back clear anyway. We'll see. But it leaves you worried, you know. She's finding herself anyway. She's been absolutely fine. But anybody needing tips on how to get a urine sample from a female dog, I'm your girl. I'm your girl to ask, because I have become the expert in getting urine samples from a female dog. It's not something I would ever say. She is my first female dog I've ever had, and yeah, I am really, really good at that. It's not fun, but I am good at it. Oh dear, why is my nose itching? I have lots of allergies, by the way. I do have some quite serious allergies, but I really don't know why my nose is itching this time. I really don't know what that is. Weird. Anyway, how long have I been up here? 9 minutes, 46, 8 seconds. That's not too bad. I'm glad it started putting the timer up on the screen again, because It didn't before for some reason, I don't know why, and I had no idea how long it was going on for, and you kind of get paranoid that you're going to have to edit the video, chop it down, break it into two, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you don't mind I waited a week again. I've, you know, trying to get back into the swing of doing the vlogs, so yeah, that's the thing, getting back into the swing of it. Anywho, take really good care of yourself. Thank you very much for checking in. I will let you know as soon as I have some info on this little one right here. Hey, you gonna say hello? Huh? No, she's out cold. She's just been fed. She has just been fed, and she always just passes out when she's been fed. If you want to see any videos where she's awake, I recommend, I don't know what number vlog it is, but the All About Beagles vlog. That one she's awake on. Anyway, take good care of yourself. I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for checking in. Bye bye.